I've wanted to tell a story about acting for a very long time. About truth and illusion.
Our sermon is going to be about truth and illusion.
The truth is, in order to find each character, I've had to put a little bit of me in them and find a little bit of them in me. I've lived in the illusion almost as much as I've lived outside of it. I have behaved poorly. I have behaved bravely. I have behaved bizarrely to some. I deny none of this and have no regrets because I've lost and found parts of myself that I never knew existed. And I am blessed.
Hey guys, I'm Greg Srisvasti with Deepest Dream and the Find Your Film and Cinematics podcast. Pleasure to meet you guys.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Great.
Nice to meet you.
I'm a huge Val Kilmer fan, but the one thing I took away from this documentary was how much he loved his children, and just wondering from your vantage point, what's it like having Val as a dad? Because you can really tell how much he reminds me of my own late father, how much unconditional love he has for both of you.
He is a very loving person, Jack.
Yeah, it's just he is just so much fun to be around, and he has he as a kid there was just so many fun things we did, coming from his mind of an actor and a creative person. Like Easter egg hunts were off the charts.
Mercedes, I saw you. I forgot the name of the film. You acted with your father, and what was that like?
Paydirt, yeah.
Okay, really cool film. Yeah. So, what was it like actually sharing that space with him and just inhabiting that moment?
It was bizarre. It was funny. It was a really valuable and enjoyable experience. It's definitely challenging as an actor to sift through my responses as his daughter versus as a professional.
Speaking of challenging, Jack, the narration I think is just a huge plus to the whole documentary. And how much of it was it a challenge for you just to do the narration, the VO stuff? Because I thought it was a very resonant element of the documentary.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I think that we're getting really good responses about the narration. It really makes me happy. And I'd never done that much narration before. So you're sitting there in the studio and your mind can't really wander for a second, or you miss the timing. And it's a whole different beast than acting. It was technically challenging, but it brought me really close to my dad in a lot of ways. So
I'm a huge fan of The Ghost in the Darkness and Spartan. I believe those two movies are among his most underrated films.
Oh, cool.
But just for you guys, I know it's hard for you to judge your father's performances, but can each of you name a movie that you feel that is completely underrated among his body of work that you love?
Island of Dr. Moreau, for sure. I think it's so cool. Brando, Frankenheimer, my dad, David Thewlis. Really cool group of people, crazy backstory as well, which we see in the documentary. There's a lot of drama on set, and my dad captured all of it. But yeah, I love that movie, and I think that's due for a renaissance.
How about you, Jack?
I go Doors all the way.
Okay. Is it just because of that iconic performance, or you're a fan of
I think it was a great performance, and it's a great music movie. And I think there are so few.
And very quickly, last question is, what do you hope audience members take away from Val in general?
I think they should take away that John Frankenheimer is a phony, and the truth will come out about him. And hopefully people will see that,
Wow. Yeah. And Mercedes, what do you think?
I think that the audiences have really resonated with just this condition of right now we're all documenting everything all the time, and my dad's been doing that since the 60s, way before social media and everything. But I think the audiences, I've been surprised to see how much everyone kind of universally how that universally resonates with people. This I do trying to make sense of life through creating art, and that's what I hope people will see in the film. I know that they will.
Thank you guys so much for your time, and I really appreciate it. And lastly, Jack, your regards to Frankenheimer. Just wanted to say I've interviewed him before, and off the record, totally cranky guy, very
Oh,
crazy.
wow.
And I was a huge Frankenheimer fan, and when I met him, I was disappointed. Really, really.
Exactly.
Yeah, FYI, off the record. So just
Greg,
FYI. So yeah.
Bless you.
Bless you too, man.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you guys so much for your time.
Hey. Almost. Okay.